Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Treasure. Where in the last video we was doing a new case, and unfortunately somebody actually got murdered, and Phoenix was trying to go find out get some help. But unfortunately for him, he had fell through the bridge, which I'm pretty sure he landed in the riverway somewhere. And now we really don't know what's gonna happen to him. We don't know if he's gonna still control him or restart with somebody else. So with that being said, grab your snacks, get your drink, because the TennisReaper is here to save the day. Who could that be this time of night? Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Edgy! Get up, it's a emergency! Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Lawrence. Lawrence Tornado. This is nothing more terrible nightmare. I just rolled over and... Wait, don't hang up, it's a emergency! It's Nick! He took a Rick and nasty spill! Well, it would be the first time, so... I'm not joking, his life is in danger! Whoa, what? What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck, he may already be dead. Anyway, you got to come back. You're the only one that can help. My Iris, my beautiful Iris, she needs help. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm up at the detention center, please, hurry! It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sound like it won't be a pity reunion, as if expecting anything to change. Oh, so we controlling Edgy boy. Edgy. Hey, Edgy, what took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I tried a private jet to come as quick as I could. Well, you should have tried a faster one. Anyway, just lost it. Something happened to Miss Elsa and Nick's Mario and our spaghetti. Oh? Say something, Edgy! Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I had a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author Miss Elsie Denim. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the typical younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell to the river. The hospital says he needed at least 2 days of bed rest. Yeah, that's right, you got it! But they arrested her, my sweet little Iris. Here I was convinced he was the one the police officer had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these two items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is a first. He said some nonsense about being able to see through people's hearts with this. And the other? He couldn't possibly ask who I think he is, could he? Oh, baby, you! Iris trial starts tomorrow! With Nick out of the picture, you're all I got left! You're the only one that can represent her! What did you say? You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? What do you think I call you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor? Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like the kid I graduated from junior high, you know? Don't worry about it, I promise I won't tell. But I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling the entire court before. I thought this country judiciary had fallen such decay. Please, Edgy. At least listen to our side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge of all. Thank you for coming. My name is Iris. Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Lawrence said that he might even die. Fortunately, he'll be fine. Larry, you moron, how could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he's unharmed. Thank goodness. But he's caught some kind of nasty cold. A cold? He's running high fever and jumping in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I met her before. Alright, let's see what you gotta say, Miss Iris. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something, if you don't mind. I have the same feeling you and I have met before. It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hakazuma Temple. Hakazuma Temple? What's that? It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual powers come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power. Spiritual powers? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well? No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them. In that case, what are you doing at that temple then? I committed some sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train, to purify my soul. Okay, that's fair enough. I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime. Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner and then went back to my room at about 8. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10. Bell? We'll ring it at the same time each night. I see. And then? And then, I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there. Why did you go back to the training room like you were asked to? I was frightened. Frightened? So I just stayed in my room and meditate until the murder happened. Yes, more to the story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. Frightened? You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder. Yes. However, you didn't go. Because you said you was frightened? What exactly were you so frightened of? Oh God. Oh, she has two. Okay, that's... What in the world? Is that something wrong? I'm sorry, it's nothing unless she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about, the psycho locks. I believe he said I need to present this Magatara to do something. Alright. So, do you have any idea what really occurred last night? I think it was the result of a tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed. Spiritual power? Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident, which is another example. Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual powers. Yes, I understand. Most people don't. And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human? So please, answer this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elsie Delumium? No. I'm not the one who took her life. Those psychological things aren't apparent. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying. Hey. What's wrong? I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here, I'm just saying that I don't believe in spiritual powers. It appears about all you can tell me. Thank you very much for listening to my story. I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you. Me? Yes, at the trial tomorrow, he asked me to defend you. If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Miss Edgeworth, then I would gladly trust my fate you'll keep my hands. But before that, I have one question. Yes. Do you know Wright? Why would you ask that? Whatever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange. Miss Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you? He's a very dear and indispensable friend. Damn. It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him. You deceived him? I heard that he was in a lot of pain after because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth. Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to fully recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him, tell him the truth. I will defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise. Very well, I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. Alright, we got the edgy boy. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. Man, so I just put a big old 2x4 board to make sure nobody don't go anywhere. It sure is cold, alright. So this is it. Dusky Bridge.
Oh, well, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe.
Long time no see. It's been about a year, or has it been longer?
Doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here.
Oh, it did such a sharp left jab.
Well, I'm happy to see you.
Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth.
Let me guess, you were transferred by HR to do the local precinct. A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard.
I heard you say you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of investigation, sir.
Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of.
Let's suppose to report on the detail of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Gumshoe, reporting for duty.
Great. Thank you, Detective.
I thought prosecution get out was gonna get here before me. They got a real mystery, I tell you.
Prosecutor Godot. Alright, tell you what happened. I just got back to the country, so I don't really know much about this case.
It's simple.
Well, simple it is and simple does, as they say.
Oh, you got no idea how much I missed that Biden's carcass of yours, sir. But seriously, this is one piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing.
A witness?
Yeah, that bikini lady.
Bikini lady? Here, on this pretty cold mountain?
Well, you know, talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir.
I may have to talk to this bikini lady, decisive witness myself. So, this is the bridge that Wright fell through?
Yup, I can imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross, it's how it goes, right? Or that leap.
And is there something on the other side?
Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get there from here without a bridge, sir.
But
nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training and now they're stuck over here.
Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's my affair.
Oh no, her again? Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir.
Is she already next call? So how did the bridge burn down anyway?
We're almost 100% sure it was lightning.
Lightning? Alright. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning?
Yup, last night it's fell for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowflake like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
Alright, I'll get that. I see. This is a very detailed weather report? Almost too detailed. It has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge.
Oh, yeah, we got the information for the witness testimony.
Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness?
Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir.
So who is this person Godot? I never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about this guy.
What kind of man is he?
He just became prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good.
Yeah, he's so good. How is it I never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case?
You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it?
You know who?
You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got in for Mr. Wright.
Oh?
Yeah, he seems to have some type of grudge.
And what would be the cause of this grudge?
I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his master or something.
None of this making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself. So we have Edgy Boy become a defendant. This is interesting. Alright, main gate. Let's get out of here.
Yo, AJ, what took you so long? I'm so cold my brains turned to sherbet.
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
Well, what do you mean?
Wright is gonna be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder.
Hey, wait a second. Hold it. Objection. What's going on here, Miss Edgeworth? Oh,
It's hard to explain, but one thing leads to another, and
what kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he prosecuted Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, just sound plain old will, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
Huh, dude, Edgy. I don't see you for a couple of years, and your heart turned to sherbet.
I'll say more about sure, but it's rather cold here.
Iris didn't murder her, someone else did it. I just knew it, okay? So trust me on this one.
Ever the romance, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. Alright, what happened?
Man, I'll tell you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy, you think so, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be the reason you think she's innocent?
Come on, a girl like that can't possibly be the murderer.
I was right after all. I should never have come back.
No, don't worry. I see things for how they're real this time. Honest.
If I had to pay for every time he said that,
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean?
huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Hey, forget it. I didn't say anything.
Larry, where were you at what time? What were you doing on the night of murder or crime? Larry?
What? Don't tell me. You think I may have done it?
What?
Get lost, go back to your charger and get out of my sight, you creep. And I hope your plane crashes and you die.
What the world is going on with this guy? I asked you just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you doing and what you was doing? Oh God. As I suspected, Psycho Lock.
I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wet, dude.
Alright. Can I present something to this guy?
Come to think of it, when you was a kid, you was always saying, "When I grew up, I want to be a lawyer, defend people," or something like that.
That was a long time ago.
But see, now you got a chance to follow your boyhood dreams for a day. Agent, you gotta do it. You gotta see my little Iris.
Yeah, this is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Alright. Let's move something else.
Hey, hello there. So, how you feeling?
Alright, I suppose. Huh? What's this? Alright, my name is Miles Edgeworth. My, and handsome young boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances were so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. Ha ha ha, if you ask me nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy. Wah ha ha ho ho ha.
Oh, Miss Edgeworth? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness.
Why did you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keep on getting cut.
My stomach's already growling in protest.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first I want to hear what you know. Yeah, what you know about the crime. First, I would like to ask you about last night.
Well, last night we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went into the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately, what time was that? I suppose about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. You channeling dojo head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective.
Detective, this is no time for flattery.
Sorry.
Sometime around 11, you witnessed an incident in the courtyard, but your duty was in the temple. Why did you come back here? The way you stare at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. Ha ha ho ho ho. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for decidedly different reason.
Ho ho ho, you get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
What you saw? Alright then, I'd like to tell me exactly what you saw in that courtyard. It must be past 11. Ha, no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my toy.
I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Did you see the criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked.
Of course you was. Try to put yourself in her shoes. I'd be like if you was stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of the courtroom, and I happened to witness it for the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too.
I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized it was I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul out seems unnatural. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she mean by that. Why return? As a head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is I got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, especially in winter, so bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My back bad felt as thick as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone? Don't be ridiculous, I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had run the bell out for last night. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So, did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I better try to get some more details. So, who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fate. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course.
Special course?
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit eyes and chant it 3,000 times. You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over the inner temple, do you? No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still haven't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh dear, there's one more thing I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh, I don't like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Mr. Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister?
Oh, you mean Little Pearl? That's Maya Fate's cousin.
Little Pearl? I thought she was going to visit Mr. Ilse after we went finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since late last night. She's nowhere to be found. You mean she was with the victim? It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back. The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone?
As they say, the plot thickens.
Alright. Wow, lady, you sure is irresponsible. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, let's see. What can we present? We need to present Iris. What you know about Iris? There she is. You say you went with Maya to the inner training in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you was there? Of course I saw her.
I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out.
So you saying Iris came to the inner temple, did?
Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I helped Iris help Mystic Meyer begin her training. But that doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said she never went to the inner temple.
As they say, the plot thickens.
I know she's lying. Ain't no way she's lying. Okay, shut up a little bit. Okay. Alright. That's the same as up here. I know you're lying about something. There are more Izu cushions in the corner of this room. What's that? White paper, piece of paper sticking out from under the stack?
Beats me.
Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir. Hey, yo, Mr. Edgeworth.
It looks like an old manila envelope. What is this, Detective?
This could be it, an ultra portrait clue, a super special clue.
I suppose I should read it myself then. It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris.
Tonight at 10 in Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed.
That sounds like a blackmail letter. Alright.
Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why can't I ever find clues like that?
You're an ultra important prosecutor, a super duper prosecutor.
Well, I suppose I take a super duper kind of a dumb to miss a clue like this.
You need to keep your eye. Maybe we'll walk right around the block.
Sunshine, which place?
Come on. Come on, you can get lazy.
And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched.
Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating.
Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I better ask just to be sure. Are you really going to defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow?
Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment.
Well, in that case, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed. I think most of it will flow out on its own.
You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap.
Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your running spout leaked over the years? Oh my God.
The victim is the famous picture book on the Miss Elsie Delulu. Her entire appearance up until she won that Bright Award last year. It's a total mystery.
It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that.
The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 on February the 7th. Cause of death was a blade lost result from a stab to the back by the murder weapon.
A murder weapon?
The victim was found skilled with a giant skull, sir.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but there's one strange thing.
Yes.
The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a two-story building.
A two-story building? That would be about the same height as the room in front of us, correct?
Hey, you're right. Where'd it go, Mr. Edgeworth? That just happened to be the room that Elsie Deneuve was staring in.
Maybe she was pushed out the window after she was stabbed by the sword? What happened? Now then, Detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we learned so far.
Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Beginning, the head nun, right after they finished dinner, she and Mary May headed to the inner tunnel. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell from lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. When she got there, Beginning had her take over while she went back to the Hakuna's temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back. Sister Bikini witnessed a murder in the courtyard.
That story don't add up.
If you want more detail, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall.
The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
I'm pretty sure it's that Kada died, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement.
What do you mean?
It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him.
I wonder
if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright's called a court and won't be defended, he just lost interest.
I intend to appear to court as a royal defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out to be I'm actually a prosecutor.
Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge.
Yes, he certainly will remember my face even after such a long absence. That's why I requested another judge to preside over that trial tomorrow.
We only met each other once.
We only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all.
Yeah, but what about the prosecutor?
Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you.
Would it be a problem if someone else made a big stink, sir?
There's no need to worry. I'll pull the full strings and arrange for a project of my own choosing.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no problem you are such a powerful string to pull.
What is this inner temple that Maya was supposed to be training at?
Of course, the beginning is an old building used for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of the Dusky Bridge.
The bridge has burnt down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of the bridge beside the inner temple?
Nope, not a thing.
Nothing.
The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. Either way, it's kind of like a little island out there.
So the only thing is there's an inner temple.
Out here is not the kind of place for a person could survive in.
Please be alright, Maya. Alright. Alright, well, I've seen this statue before, but it looks completely different. So, the sword was from this golden statue, actually a murder weapon?
It sure is. It's called a Shichiriso, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir.
There's still blood, and I suppose this is the victim's blood?
Yup, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shichiriso, too.
Fingerprints?
Nurse that matched the prints we got from the younger young, the defendant.
Her fingerprints on a murder weapon?
What's wrong? You're looking real solemn.
It is how it's for right. It is what it looks like to be a defense attorney.
Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good.
To be honest, it feels more like it's a detriment to your health. What's this? What is this? It looks like a wizard's staff.
Let's blow to the victim, Miss Elsa to him. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, it's just between us, okay, sir?
Yes, what is...
This is top secret stuff, don't tell anyone about this.
Alright.
The truth is, when I was here, I want to be a wizard.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it? That's what you want to tell me?
That's it.
This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any fingerprints on it?
Just the victims.
Anything out of the ordinary? Okay, that's alright. So it looks like we going on a move. Okay, we gotta go. Main courtyard. Okay. No. Yeah. I don't see Larry anywhere.
Maybe we scared the poor little kid away.
His heart was shut tight with no sight locks. I guess I had to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Main home.
Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. But I already told you everything, Dad. Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. Yeah, you didn't tell me quite everything, so let's go ahead and present this.
Take that!
I was frightened. Since I have been handling this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years of court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I commit to search until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night? Yes, I swear, I already told you that. Yes, you say you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, if this was frightening you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna present this right quick.
Take that!
Oh. I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you. Ah, that... Well, Iris? Why are you glaring at me like that? You were scared of the black man who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Ah! What's in the evidence or the power of my glad that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way. But, Miss Edgeworth. Yes? I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me. A prank? Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. I wonder about that. Since the beginning, it's like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her. No, you might not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want to tell your secret. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. It would have to be Phoenix, yeah. Yeah, it had to be him because, like, when she saw him, she kept. Oh, there you go.
Take that!
It had to be him. Phoenix Wright. Ah. You mean something to write? It seems. And I can tell you he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't wanted him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secrets. Well, what do you have to say? I should expect it as much. Especially from a friend of his. Go that. Thank you. Now, frightened. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I say, I was frightened by it. What is this heavenly hall the letter mentioned? It's a small mountain shack in the base of the Dusky Bridge. A small shack, huh? It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on the map? Oh, okay. It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down to Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner, I have no choice but to cross that bridge. Well, you not exactly have to cross that bridge. But the thought of such a terrible criminal could be lurking in Heavenly Home. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it. So this is a secret that you locked away in your heart? Yes. It looks as I thought I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. Maybe I'll find some signs of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room that night.
Yes, that's Secretary Wright. Rang the bell and was in her room to the murder discovered. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm going to win so you and Phoenix Wright can't see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell me a secret. But it's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am. I just finished speaking with the head nun of the Hakazura Temple. She testified very clearly what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elsie DeLune with a sword. And one other thing, she said that when Maya Faye began her training at the end of the temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke to you last night, you claimed that you never went to the inner temple. And yes, Sister McGinney said she met with you at the inner temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the inner temple last night. Okay. She said she didn't go there. Let's see. Alright, I guess I believe you. Heavenly home. What's over here? What the hell is this? Why they got the...
Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than view from my apartment, though.
Says someone's here? Hide yourself, detective. Oh, why? Why does this always happen?
Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one into Japan. Next it's gonna be a prison, I guess. I steal the Detective Wallet, then it can be locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do it to someone who looks like Diamond's luck. He just showed it to himself.
Shh, be quiet, listen.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Done that? What did he do, I wonder?
Hey, you! About what you just said. I got a Gibson. What the? Edgy, you dirty rat!
Gumshoe, you oaf.
Oh, sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And a loud commanded voice, too. I even pointed my pointing finger.
But you watched too many trials.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself?
Huh?
What is that little shack anyway?
Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
And why were you down here in the first place?
Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to skate. There's this great little place, artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, ain't got no power, and look like it's about to collapse. Sounds like a lot of my apartment there, pal.
Well, one thing for sure, no one's likely to show up and disturb you here.
So I can get you something to drink, some hot water maybe. It's getting all buddy on us, sir. Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You gotta save Iris.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute?
Watch your mouth! Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. Mr. Edgeworth pretended he didn't hear you, so I'm going to ask him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels to look to her eyes. She got this, I really want this man to marry me with this dress all look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He never imagined I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
Something tells me he will be shocked indeed.
Good, that's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what I'm gonna do if she get hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back.
If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him to the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? What's that kind of answer? You never be a ladies man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I get it. If you really want to know, last night I saw something incredible.
Something incredible? Oh God.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I poured a nice cup of hot water.
Why hasn't he realized? Yeah, I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him. Alright, let me go back for a second. Set me straight quick. So that's weird. What is this festive looking ornament?
It reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorated classroom ornament. Remember?
Well,
Oh yeah, you were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad, he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone trying to comfort her, but he would just sit there sobbing. Really? I never would have expected that.
Be quiet already. I never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now match a perfect 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw.
You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
This is exactly what I hate childhood friends. Alright, let's see. Time to present something to this punk here.
Take that!
Yeah, take that. Oh, Jesus Christ, he had 3 of them. Denying the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw that night?
Whoa, you really upset or you Edgy? Okay, I'll talk.
Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Really? Anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 p.m. last night, it started lightning. I've been sleepy, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, sing! The word in front of me went white. Like, I just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend Naomi.
And then?
And then, it was on fire. The bridge was on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, why are you giving me that evil eye? I'm telling you the truth.
Huh. There are still 3 sight lots remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw this happen?
What are you saying? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Just answer the question.
I was in my room by the main hall.
What else would
I be?
As usual, you are transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? What do you mean by that?
It's possible for you to have seen a lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room, especially in the presence of the temple map. Let's see. Yeah, it gotta be this. There's no way.
Take that!
This is a map of the area. Take a look around at the vicinity of the Hakazoa temple.
What I'm looking for?
I think that should be very obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees and it's possible to see the bridge from there.
What? Why did you tell me that was before?
Well, how about it?
How about what?
Do you feel like talking now?
About what?
It looks like it won't be easy after all. You leave me no choice. I have to move on to the next step. You were in your room at the temple. So then, where were you?
I don't know that. I was in my room.
So, where was Larry and why he was there? If I read the situation up to this point, its answer is very obvious. Very well, then let's test my theory. The place you witnessed striking Dusky Bridge was from here. You had to be here.
Take that!
The place you saw the lightning was from naturally Heavenly's home.
Why I be hanging around that old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and I could fall apart in any minute.
Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there was no electricity after all? It's not that dark yet. In other words, you had just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory is you visit at least once in your life, visit heavenly halls after sunset. Got him.
I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a total different league from Nick.
That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing in the coldest shack last night?
This is what you might call a fair decor.
I think you mean a fair decor. Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh no! You're really one scary guy, you know?
I believe that last night you was waiting for this person to come to meet you. And there's only one other person that used me because you really like her.
Take that!
There's only one person you wait from this horrible place like this, Larry.
I told you before, don't call me Larry.
The person you was waiting for was for Iris.
Oh, sorry, I feel cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt because of my chilling glare.
But you think I got the house for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for, or you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line in this ridiculous little game. Here's evidence that proves you're waiting for Iris. The only other person would have been, let's see, go back, would be the suicide note.
Take that!
Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey, get that back! You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway?
That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's fertility like that, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh.
First of all, what is at the top of the letter? I say salutation. You say salutation here.
Well, that's what it says in that book. Letter writers are for dummies.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you supposed to write Dear Iris.
What? I'm so sorry.
Got him. Start talking. So you was here in the Heavy Hall last night, were you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sir, Edgy. Sir, does you count it, you scumbag? Treat a young lady like that. Cool? Wait, hold on. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris about threatening to dispose of secrets, pal. What do you mean threatening? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That shows like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail and fair. Give me a break, it's a love letter. Have you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
My love for her burned so hot it couldn't melt all the snow in this mountain.
Oh, then what is this secret you mentioned?
Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want that old lady begin to know about it, right? About our hot and sour bitter love affair.
Alright then, why did you send a love letter in this business like a manila envelope?
Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelope. Jeez. Then why are you so quick to apologize, pal? Because Edgy gave me this scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
That's it. That's what all those huge locks were about. I don't understand why you were so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. But, Miss Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something. I know it.
What do you mean, detective?
Don't forget what this guy said a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
He's right. Larry?
But what? You still look at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone.
What was this something incredible you saw last night? You gonna tell me, Larry, one way or another?
I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusty Bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was an incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What does it?
If that's all there to your story, your heart wouldn't have had unlocked all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night, something more incredible than lightning.
What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you're hot anything from Miss Edgeworth, I'll rush you on the spot, pal.
Ah! Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my god. No!
What's wrong, sir?
Does this mean I have to do this all over again?
Why are you glaring at me like that to be the lightning bolts?
I just about to head with this Harkin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to court with a stand. Dang, he came with a bunch of them. He had 3, and then he had like 5 more. God dang, where you really hiding? Edge. No, damn, this guy hiding a lot. But, alright, thank you for watching the gameplay of Trial and Tribulation. Boy, we had to control Edgy Boy as the first time, and it was pretty cool. And man, he got his hands full against Larry Butts. Well, I'm just gonna save here. Save this in. And I'm gonna hold this for now. And we are going to go into the trial. So the next time we come back, we're going straight to the courtroom. Thanks everyone for watching. I am out.